But it makes you feel better, just like dating a fireman. The dude with the 8-inch wingers. Whoa! That's a lot of hammer, buddy. That's a joke. That's a lot.
They didn't give me no sauces. I saw you order sauce on here. They didn't give me any. Looking at. Oh, no one's here.
That's why it was so weird. I've been drunk in over like 3 months.
I feel like this is a first.
Sorry about the way.
Okay, you look at the mapping stuff, but just to make sure I remember it. I don't know. I looked at one question, I was like, hey, stop. I was like, oh, wait until I'm with everyone else. When I come with everyone else, we can actually sit there and draw it out. Because I'm like, the example you're doing is about that.
Wouldn't you feel it?
Just like my
They said I'm gonna go retire, but I shall retire for the evening. Manchester.
No, it's
I'm really from Manchester. I'm the toughest man ever to come out of Manchester. They think the English aren't tough, but we are the toughest bastards. We just respectful.
There's a reason she's my friend. All about his beard is on.
Do I look like Musashi's my grandfather? Do I look like I'm 10% Korean? Musashi wasn't Japanese. He was half Korean, half Mexican.
You got order 2 nacho cheese? Okay. I told you.
Hola. I'm gonna have to go away soon. My battery's on 4%. Looking at homeless problems, right? Or living in cars, looking at undercover billionaire. I made $1.2 billion in 6 months. I can do it again. What's up? Hey, crazy asses. Do I look more like a homeless guy or a billionaire? You see look how much better I just eating that food, it like, I feel better, like I'm better now. It was healing, it healed me. That's what happens when you're starving. Like I don't realize, when you're starving, you don't realize it until you eat good food and you go to a hotel. You don't realize what was happening to you. It's just the fact humans need shelter. The fact that I'm outside, no matter what time of year, if you're out in there, you are dehydrated just from sleeping outside. Unless you really when I was in Oregon, it wasn't like that because I worked at night and stuff, and there was a lot of shade trees there, and then water. But when I worked at Taco Bell, I would drink like 3 large of these. I never drank the freezes. They never wanted us to get those. They said they were.
Could you imagine being in that situation where you're like, what would you do? No, you're just in the car. Yeah, you have to help her out. Like, what would you do, bro?
I found some yellow snow. Well, it was snowing here in Lubbock, and we found some dog turds and put it in the middle of the snow. Does that work? No, because then the dog turns petrified. So it's just like a rock in the middle of the. Unless it goes in someone's mouth, like they're opening their mouth or something. It hasn't snowed here yet. I saw flakes. They said it snowed in Plainview. It always snows in Plainview. When it snowed here, like 10 inches, what was that, 2000? What was that, 2015? It snowed like 22 inches in Plainview. And then Amarillo, what did they say about Amarillo? Where's Amarillo? About 20 miles south of the North Pole. I was like, what? That's before I knew what the hell that. That's when I was like 15. It was a joke. But if you go to Amarillo, it's colder there. When I was in LA, I liked LA. I mean, they say LA's polluted. I thought LA had fresher air than anywhere in Texas I've ever been. And just being near the Pacific Ocean healed me. So why do you think so many people live there?
I can show you exactly what's wrong.
Why do you think so many people live in Southern California and then Oregon's just nowhere in the woods? There's all kinds of cities there. It's real nice. The weather, I mean, it's great weather. I mean, as soon as, it'll be 99 degrees that day. As soon as the sun sets, it's like it's 70 degrees. It cools off real quick. But anyway.
Sarah, please were actually evil.
Wow.
But anyway, thanks for the food. You can see I do feel better. Actually, that's all I really need. I need food to survive, I guess. I eat a lot. But anyway. I'm homeless and I still got better hair than everybody. Like I got the nicest hair here. My hair's shiny because I'm an Apache. And they hire people to come fuck with me and shit, and they're just cowards. They'll ignore me like no matter what I say. They won't turn around. But whoever sent them here, they're collateral damage. So it means they're being fucked with too. Because you know, if anybody ever did actually attack me, then I would not ever hurt them. I would just disable them real quickly. I follow Gandhi. I follow Jesus. You know, I'm a mathematician. I'm a guitar player. I'm trying to get rid of hate and people that hate people, and then ignorance is like what causes everything. What is ignorance? They were trained at a young age, because I was one of them too at one point. Like I was them. I was there. I was sent to Korea as a child to learn Korean, to be a spy. It sounds crazy. That's why they're after me, because I wouldn't kill my best friend. That was the main thing. They were like, hey man, and they use mind control and stuff like that, and they're like, hey, and it's stupid too. They're like, hey, why don't you go kill your best friend and kill yourself? It'll be real cool. And then for a minute you're like, man, hey, wait, I can't, wait, what? It's in your head, and then they are really trying to get mind control, but I was too strong for them, and I refused their orders. And a lot of people in the military will refuse orders, but then what do they do to them? They torture them. The soldiers will do the right thing eventually. If this continues, if the law enforcement undercover law enforcement in this country is trying to control everybody with propaganda and stuff, there will be a military coup and there will be a civil war eventually. And the real people in the Antifa will win. Because what the hell, I mean, you want to have a fake life for what? What is the point? Life is real. It's not, this isn't an act. Yeah, I like the 80s. The 80s was cool. Everybody says the 70s was cool. Why was the 70s cool? Because I wasn't around yet, I guess. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, I like growing up in the 80s. I mean, that's when everything happened. And then they used to have real like MTV, and that's when everything was cool. Before everything changed. I can remember before everything changed. I remember the Confederacy. Did anybody remember that? Does anybody remember the Confederacy? Remember they actually won, right? Was that not a better world? What was the Civil War actually fought over? It was fought over the kayfabe in the future. That's how serious it was. What was the Korean conflict over? The leader of the North Korea works for the FBI, and whatever they got on them must be good. I guess they're a mass murderer, so they just go around murdering people for the FBI now. For real. I'm being stalked by the leader of North Korea. It's really a woman, by the way. If you didn't know that. I'm serious. I'm not. How could I even make that up? I can't even think of something that crazy to make up. Like, that has to be real. Will anybody believe me? Probably not till 300 years in the future. 100 years from now, I'll be the most famous person ever. And whatever they did to me will be a joke. And they will be a joke. And then, I'll be known as the cool one. If it takes that long, I guess, whatever. And the guy's like, I was sitting here 3,000 years in the future to hunt you. How are you stronger than me? Because I'm your great-great-great-great-grandfather, fool. Looking at it. Interesting, huh? Yeah, it's like Planet of the Apes. They've traveled time so much and tried to change things.